This is your AESH Electric Energy News Minute for Tuesday, February 8, 2022. In mainstream news, CNBC reports Volvo in Northvolt to build Gigafactory in Sweden with a former Tesla exec in charge. Volvo Cars in Northvolt said Friday they would build a battery manufacturing plant in Gothenburg, Sweden, with construction set to begin in 2023. According to the companies, the facility is set to have a potential annual cell production capacity of up to 50 gigawatt-hours. This would equate to supplying enough batteries for around 500,000 cars every year, they said. The batteries produced by the plant will be specifically developed so they can be used in fully electric cars from Volvo and Polestar. Bloomberg headline: America's electric vehicle selection is about to get a lot wider. This year, the US market is about to see its options for electric vehicles more than double. 30 entirely new models are poised to hit the streets, according to researcher Is-Market, mostly created by luxury brands such as Cadillac, Lincoln, and Polestar. And unlike most of the electric vehicle standard bearers to date, the next generation will arrive in the size Americans tend to like, extra large. The Financial Times reports, Bulb Energy administrators prepare to appoint Lazard to find buyer. Wall Street Journal headline: Rising battery prices add uncertainty to electric vehicle costs. Surging prices for the metals that make up electric vehicle batteries have ended a decade-long decline that brought the cost of EVs to within spitting distance of gasoline-powered vehicles. With electric vehicle sales taking off and a wave of new models hitting the market this year, the price increases could weigh on growth. Since 2010, lithium-ion battery prices on average have tumbled 90% to about $130 per kilowatt-hour. The magic number that makes electric vehicles competitive with internal combustion engine vehicles is roughly $100 a kilowatt-hour. Forbes headline: The race to clean hydrogen is on. Can Houston lead the way? The hydrogen economy is coming, and the Biden administration is working hard to move it along. On November 15, 2021, President Biden signed into law the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, which included $9.5 billion in funding to accelerate the development of a clean hydrogen technology. The legislation is intended to help begin the transition to clean hydrogen as both a fuel for manufacturing and as a transportation fuel. It's still early days, as potential hydrogen production centers have started cropping up, even as the technology to make economically competitive clean hydrogen is still maturing. BBC reports how to store excess wind power underwater. With 17 new wind farm projects planned for Scotland, the UK's offshore wind power capacity is set to more than double. But what happens when the wind is blowing? The turbines are cranking out electricity, and there's no demand for it. It's already a problem. In 2020, enough electricity to supply more than 1 million homes was wasted due to a lack of storage, according to a report by KPMG that was commissioned by the power company Drax. But one firm, which won a 2022 Best of Innovation award at the CES Technology Show earlier this year, believes it has the solution. Dutch startup, Ocean Grazer, has developed the Ocean Battery, which stores energy below the wind farm. EnergyLiveNews.com reports, Shell reports a 14-fold increase in profits. Shell has reported a 14-fold increase in quarterly profits amid soaring energy prices. Presenting its full-year results on the same day Ofgem announced its new price cap that will affect millions of households across the UK, the energy giant said it delivered more than $55 billion, £40.5 billion, of cash flow from operations. The company's adjusted earnings for 2021 were around $19.3 billion, £14.2 billion. PowerGrid.com reports, US to modernize, speed up work on Puerto Rico power grid. 3 federal agencies promised Wednesday to help modernize Puerto Rico's outage-plagued power grid and speed up efforts to strengthen it more than 4 years after Hurricane Maria razed it. More than $12 billion in federal recovery funds are available, and a portion of that will help finance dozens of grid modernization projects scheduled to start this year, said the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, which signed the agreement with Puerto Rico's government along with the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. This has been your AESH Electric Energy News Minute for Tuesday, February 8, 2022. If you want more global electric energy news and real-time alerts, hit the subscribe button now and follow us on social media.